What's going on, everybody? It's gonna be tough to hear me. It's pretty loud here. They're playing music and everything. Did a few changes to the car, which I flipped the throttle body around. I might show it later or whatever. Made little changes. And then we're already here at XRP, Extreme Raceway Park in Ferris, Texas. And we're just gonna make some test hits. I still don't have fourth gear, or I have fourth gear, but it pops out, but I'll trap through third. We already got the cars ready. We're just waiting for them to open up the lane so that way we can get in there and go ahead and see if we can't, get these things dialed in. So just trying to figure out some issues. I'm trying to figure out some boost issues, and then Nick's got some ignition breakup issue or something like that. So we turned the boost down. We're gonna see if it still does it. If not, then I don't know, maybe we got to change the ignition setup on it. But as soon as they start calling us up, forgot the GoPro today. Awesome. So we'll just have outside views. But so let's go. Alright, so I just saw old demons coming back. Car fell on his face. So check the logs and trying to make all the boosts. I may or may not have put the boost solenoid wires back the other way, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to test it here in the pits before I go back up there and waste another run. So yeah, let's see what happens. Well, I didn't know that this was gonna happen.
Toothpaste and whatnot.
But broken axle. But this was time to upgrade. This is an insane shaft, 500 horsepower, and we're obviously making more of the power than that. So I think ran his PB though. I think. What? Did you have you run a 640 before, or is this your fastest?
I think I ran a couple of 640s before.
116? Did you let out, or?
That's what I'm saying. My car's going slower, but faster. Like I'm going, my mile per hour is slower, but I'm getting there faster.
I'm trying to get used to holding it higher because I'm chopping people's heads off. That's weird because you should be in like the 120s, I think, at 640. But 152 is fucking good. Does it bog at all, or is it spin, or what's it doing?
It spins a little bit out of the hole, but like it catches pretty, pretty.
Well, I mean,
probably up it like a couple pounds in first gear, second gear.
I guess we'll do that. right, so last night I had to leave, had some other things to go do. Nick and Chris stayed at the track. Nick made a couple more hits that you just seen. Car did pretty good. Getting that thing figured out. But I know we're gonna run into the ignition breakup thing again, so we need to figure out what we're gonna do about that. We might just have to change up the ignition system and get rid of that Honda coil unplug stuff, and we'll figure out something. I don't know. My car did good on it when it was B series, and his car's having issues for some reason. I just rolled the car out and jacked it up in the rear, and just to confirm what had happened. Let me show you. All right, so I just got it jacked up in the rear. I mean, yeah, it's all-wheel drive and it shouldn't spin or whatever. This is what it should do. It's trying to move the car forward. But the other wheel over there's not moving. And this is a welded diff. Check this out. That's good, right? So, I guess let's pull it out. Let's look at this thing together. I just rolled it out, haven't even looked at it. It sounds broken. Splines all look good on both sides. Well, I don't think it broke the shaft. I think it just broke like all the bearings in there or something. Because you can feel the shaft bottoming out and moving around, but no go. Well, I got a spare. This one's pretty crusty and dirty. Line them up next to each other. Might be too long. Yeah, I'll show you. So this is what I'm dealing with. So this side, get over there. Oh, now I moved it too much. Whatever. They're pretty close to being the same length over here. And then you can see this one is probably about a good 1/2 inch, 3/4 too long. Don't know that that's gonna work. I don't know. So I guess I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I was gonna put the spare in it for now, but I don't know. I have just some decisions to make with the car, like if I'm gonna put it down for a few months. We got Christmas and stuff coming up, so the kids come first before a race car. And I kind of want to get new axles. I sold these coilovers to Chris, so I need to figure out what coilovers I'm going to put on here, because I want to start streeting the car again, and it will not be on these coilovers because they suck on the street. And they're a little bouncy at the track for being all-wheel drive. They seem to work out pretty good for the front-wheel drive cars. Even though people say they work good for all-wheel drive too, but I'm not a big fan right now. So who knows? I'm not real sure what I'm doing. And I got to pull the trans out again. I don't know if anybody forgot, but fourth gear's popping out, so yet again, gonna pull it out, figure out what's wrong with it. Might be a bent shift fork or something, who knows. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right there, because I'm not real sure where it's gonna go from here and how long it's gonna take, and I'd rather just get another video out. So, but I'll keep y'all updated on what's going on and everything. And if I get a set of axles and stuff, I'm kind of looking towards maybe going with a different rear axle. The PFT ones are looking kind of good, so if I'm being honest, for the price. I don't see myself spending $1,000 right now just on rear axles, so who knows? May happen, may not. I'm just trying to get to a stopping point with this car, which is never gonna happen, but just like a happy spot where I can take it out, beat on it, and it does okay and runs this whatever number, you know, without issues, because I want to move on. There's obviously other cars at this house that I want to work on. There's a lot more content to be had, you know, like the H22 car over here, my 240, you know, so my S2000. So I don't know, but please take a minute, not even a minute, it takes 1 second to just like, comment, subscribe, you know, hit that subscribe button. You know, it helps me out. You know, if you like the channel, it helps you out. If not, it just kind of sits in the background. I appreciate everyone who does watch these videos. Slowly but surely, you know, trying to get up there in the views and everything. But anyways, let's take it easy.